Have you ever looked around and felt like everyone else has a crowd while your world stays quiet? The group chats you're not in, the plans you weren't invited to, the phone that stays still when everyone else's lights up. It's easy to think something's wrong, that maybe you're falling behind, missing out, or simply not enough. But what if your quiet life isn't a sign of emptiness, but a reflection of depth? Because not having a crowd doesn't mean you're lost. It might mean you're finally found.
1. Depth doesn't breathe in shallow waters. The truth is, deep souls rarely fit in wide circles. You think differently, feel deeply, speak honestly. And in a world that trades authenticity for approval, that kind of truth doesn't attract the masses, it filters them. The Stoics said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If your thoughts are rich, patient, and sincere, you'll always feel misplaced in rooms built on noise. You're not meant to live at the surface. You're meant to dive, and that's lonely work. Most people avoid that silence, but that silence is where real strength begins.
2. Solitude is the training ground of strength. People fear being alone because silence introduces them to themselves. That's why the world keeps chasing company. Not out of love, but out of distraction. If you can sit in stillness without craving escape, if you can face your own thoughts without panic, you're already ahead of most. Epictetus taught, if you wish to improve, be content to be thought foolish. Solitude looks strange to others, but it's the gym where your mind lifts its heaviest weight, awareness. Because when you stop needing noise to feel alive, you become unshakable. You move from needing company to choosing it.
3. Quality outweighs quantity, always. Picture two tables. At one, 20 people laugh loudly, but the air feels hollow. At the other, just one person listens, really listens, and you leave the conversation lighter, wiser, understood. That's the difference. Seneca once said, associate with people who make you better. One genuine soul is worth more than 100 empty smiles. So if your life looks quiet right now, if your contact list is short, it's not because you're lacking. It's because you've stopped selling your peace cheaply. You're choosing meaning over noise.
4. The right people arrive when you're ready. Nature never rushes, yet everything happens on time. Flowers bloom only when the season allows. The same is true for connection. You can't force real people to appear. You can only stay true long enough for them to find you. Keep your light visible. Don't dim it just to fit in, because when you shrink yourself to be accepted, the ones who would have loved your real self will never even see you. When you walk in your truth, your presence becomes a signal, and slowly the right eyes will notice, the right hearts will connect, and the right friendships will form, not to rescue your loneliness, but to join your peace.
So what does the lack of friends really mean? It means you have standards. It means your silence is sacred. It means you would rather walk alone with purpose than follow a crowd toward nowhere. Remember Marcus Aurelius's calm, Seneca's wisdom, Epictetus's discipline, Einstein's solitude? They all knew greatness grows in quiet rooms. So when life feels still, don't mistake it for emptiness. It's preparation. Your peace is your power. Your solitude is your forge. Because the day the right people appear, you won't need them to fill your void. You'll meet them already whole.
If this message spoke to you, subscribe to Thought Grid. Here, we don't chase noise. We study clarity. We explore the psychology of peace, purpose, and presence. Like this video, share it with someone who needs the reminder, and write in the comments, "I choose peace over popularity." Because sometimes standing alone isn't loneliness, it's leadership.